Eyes are closed, hands are resting lightly on our thighs. Let's relax the shoulders and neck muscles. Practice staying in the moment here with each breath you take. Doing our best to keep that awareness throughout our whole practice this morning. And all together, inhale, hands to heart center. Sharing the pranava one time. Take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Stay here for a few quiet breaths. Sharing the Gayatri mantra together, take a breath in. Om Bhava Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So exhale, relax. Let's come to a standing position. So today I learned that one cycle of sun salutation is worth 16 asanas. So if you don't have time when you're doing your own home practice to go through a full hour of yoga poses, go ahead. Do 3 to 5 sun salutations and boom, you're done. All right, top of the mat. Sun salutations. We'll walk through them, the first cycle slow, because the setup as you transition into each pose is just as important as hitting that pose, all right? So the transition in and out with your breath is important. So as I'm giving the cues, if you're on an exhale, when I say inhale, do not rush. Finish your exhale and then inhale and do the pose, okay? Because we're all going to meet in downward facing dog, so no problem. All right, Tadasana. Find your alignment, toes, heels, knees, hips. Elongate the spine. Drop the shoulders. Bring attention to those shoulder points at the bottom. Bring them down and towards the spine. Head is in neutral position. Looking straight ahead. Feel this alignment here. Now release the stomach. Nice in and out breath. The more relaxed we are as we go through our practice, the more benefits we get in the body and the mind, and through the central nervous system, through the muscular system. Close the eyes. Feel this alignment again. Feel your breath. Make an intention to stay with your breath and stay relaxed throughout your practice. Open up the eyes. Let's begin. Hands are open. Inhale the arms up. Hands together. Exhale to your heart. Feel your pose here to get ready for the back bend so you don't get hurt. Inhale the arms up. As you exhale, bend back. Don't crunch. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, drop the shoulders. Exhale, forward fold. Trying to keep a nice straight back throughout the fold until you get down. Draw the fingers next to the toes. Drop the head. Shoulders behind your ears. If you feel that you have let the body sway to the back and there's more weight on your heels, let's adjust. Bring a little weight to your toes and then right into the middle of your feet. From here, you look up, which causes the spine to lengthen. That's when you step back, all right? You don't step back when your head is still looking at your knees. Lift the head, lengthening the spine. Now, as you inhale, you step the right foot back, square the hips, then allow the knee to come down. Exhale, find the lunge. Keep the hips squared. Keep that right foot active. The top of the right foot is active against the mat. That takes strain off the knee. Inhale, step the left foot back. Now exhale, lift the knees up into your first downward facing dog. From here, you stay for one inhale. Exhale, shift the shoulders over the wrist to come into plank. Exhale, release the body down to the mat. Oh, sorry. You can release down or you can come into knees, chest, chin. My mistake. From knees, chest, chin, exhale, release the body all the way down to the mat and inhale up to Cobra. Now let's stay here in Cobra. Think about changing the breath to the ribs. So the belly is soft. Breathe through the ribs and really try to loosen the glutes. I know a lot of teachers say tighten the glutes, but I think that's counterproductive. Bring that little bit of a pelvic tilt in towards the mat. Shine the heart. Bring the shoulders behind you. Stretch the legs behind you. The same feeling that you had in an active foot in your lunge, it's the same feeling here. I can feel the tops of my feet against the mat. This is a Cobra. Take a breath in to curl the toes under. Exhale, pass through plank and then push the hips up into downward facing dog. It's okay to move the feet once you pass through the plank. You may want to move your feet closer to your hands. Hold here. Push with the shoulders. Drop the head, crown of the head facing the mat. Here is the resting position where we all meet for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, before you move that right foot, you lift the head and look at your hands. Whether you put your left knee down or not is your choice. Doesn't matter. Look at your hands. As you inhale, you step the right foot in between the hands. Find the lunge. Again, active left foot. Lift the heart, which means we're elongating through the spine. Moving on, curl the toes under of the left foot first. Inhale, you step forward. Try and straighten your back. Lift the chin. As you exhale, you come into your forward fold. Coming up, bend the knees first. Lift the head, lengthen the spine. Inhale, extend the arms. And now, straight back. Inhale, come all the way up. Small back bend. So as I'm coming up, I'm lengthening the spine before I do the back bend. Inhale, come back to center, hands together, and exhale, release down. All right, so it's really important as we're coming up into that back bend. We know a back bend's coming. So as I'm inhaling and coming out of my forward fold, I'm lengthening the whole way up. As I come up, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. So by the time I come up to the Tadasana position, I have established the foundation of my legs once more. I've already lifted up out of my hips before I go back. All righty? Okay, hands down by your sides. Left side slowly. Open up the palms. Okay, have you checked your feet, heels, knees, hips? Good. Inhale, arms up. At the top, hands together. Exhale to your heart. Check your position. Ground from the hips to the toes. Inhale the arms up. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, find the back bend. Open up the chest. Inhale, come back to center. Find that alignment right here. Now bend the knees. Exhale, forward fold. Nice straight back, lengthen all the way down. At the bottom, draw the hands back, drop the head. Shift the weight so that your heels and hips are in position. As I step back with the left foot, first I lift the head, which causes the back to lengthen. Then, inhale, bring the left foot back. Square off the hips, left knee down, exhale, lunge. Active left foot. Inhale, step the right foot back, and exhale, you're right in your downward facing dog. Relax the head down. Open the shoulders. Take a breath here. As you exhale, gently bring the knees down for knees, chest, and chin. Elbows are up, closer to the body. Exhale, release the body all the way down to the mat. Now, before I come up into my Cobra, I make sure that I feel that pelvic tilt. I make sure that my legs are lengthened, and I feel my active seat. That's before I even lift my head up, okay? So you find the foundation, and then you inhale, lift the chest up, bring the shoulders down. You're in your Cobra. Coming out of the Cobra, as I inhale, I curl the toes under. Exhale, pass through your plank. As you continue that exhale, go ahead, lift the hips up, take a few steps forward as needed, coming into downward facing dog. To the best of our ability, we try to remember the sequence of how we go in and out of the poses, okay? That is going to ensure not only that we don't get hurt in our joints, but also that the flow of energy is correct. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at your hands. Now, as you inhale, step that left foot forward in between your hands. Find the lunge, square off, active back foot. Curl the toes under of the right foot. Inhale, step forward, pass through a flat back, and then exhale down to your forward fold. Bend the knees, extend the arms. Inhale, rise up, lengthen the spine. Keep lengthening, lengthening. Exhale into your back bend. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, release the hands. All right, let's do that again with a little less explanations. Ready? Tadasana. Open up the palms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bend knees, forward fold. Look up. Inhale, step right foot back. Exhale, find the lunge, active back foot. Inhale, step left foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale. Exhale, release the body down. Set up for Cobra. Inhale up to Cobra. Bring your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look at your hands, and now inhale. Draw the right foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, lunge. Curl the toes under. Inhale, step forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, extend. Inhale, arms up, lengthen the back. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, release. Left side, inhale, arms up. Exhale to your heart. Set up for back bend. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, bend legs, forward fold. Look up. Inhale, step left foot back, square off. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, step right foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay, inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Take a breath in. Exhale, release the body all the way down. Set up for Cobra. Inhale, Cobra. Hold here. Curl the toes under as you inhale. Hold here. Inhale up to plank. Hold here. Everyone inhale and then exhale to downward facing dog. So I just did that a little bit slower so you can see where the breath cues are as you come up from Cobra through plank to downward facing dog. Cobra is an inhale up into Cobra. Downward facing dog is always an exhale. Then you play within that as you do the transition. Looking at your hands, inhale, step the right foot forward. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Then the knees, inhale, come all the way up. Back bend. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release. Left side, inhale up. Exhale to your heart. Set up. Inhale up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bend knees, forward fold. Look up, inhale, step left foot back. Exhale, left knee down, lunge. Inhale, step right foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, release all the body down. Set up for Cobra. Inhale up to Cobra. Stay here. Curl the toes under. Stay here. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now the next cycle we're going to do from the inhale in Cobra. My next exhale, I'm going to go straight up into downward facing dog, passing through that plank, okay? So we'll inhale together up to Cobra. At that top of the inhale, go ahead, curl the toes under, and then exhale and pass through plank as you come into downward facing dog. So it's just passing through to make sure that we're engaged in our core. All right, moving on. Looking at your hands. Inhale, step the left foot forward, square off. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, step the right foot forward, flat back, forward fold. Bend the knees, extend. Inhale, lengthen, come all the way up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, release your hands. Right side again. Inhale, arms up. Hands together, exhale, heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bend knees, forward fold. Look up. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, right knee down in lunge. Inhale, step left foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here, inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Hold, inhale. Exhale, release the body down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the head look at the hands. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, forward fold. And the knees, extend the arms. Inhale, come all the way up. Back bend, exhale. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, release your hands. Left side, inhale, arms up. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, release the body down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And hold. So you see when you come up, after the Cobra, at the end of that inhale, you curl the toes under, and as you push up into your downward facing dog, you just automatically pass through a little bit of a plank and then keep going. 3, 2, 1. I forget if we're on the left or right, so I'll just do left. Look at your hands. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, come center. Exhale, release. One more cycle. This time I'm just going to say inhale and exhale. So this will be a nice mental exercise also for all of us. Open up the palms. Let's begin. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This is the right side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the right side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And release. All right, left side. Open the palms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Close your eyes, Tadasana or Samistati, they call it also. Hold here. Chest is soft. We're feeling all the breath in our belly. Hold here, eyes closed. And release. All right, having some fun with warriors. In Tadasana. As I shift my weight to the left, I'm going to bring my knee in front of the right hip. All right? Let's begin. Inhale, shift, right knee up. Exhale, step back. Now normally we go right into warrior one. This time we're going to swivel the hips and feet forward for a front straddle. All right, so as I step back, once I'm squared, I turn, I transition forward. Forward fold here in a straddle. Open up the palms, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, arms up. Look at your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Keep stretching forward. Release the hands down. Hands come in line with the toes and hold. Make sure your weight is over your heels. Draw those shoulders away from your ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's look up. Just by looking up, we're lengthening the back. Lift the torso up so our fingertips are touching the mat now. Reverse swan dive. Inhale, release the hands out to the side. Inhale again, come all the way up. Hands come up high. Exhale, release down. Warrior 2. Take that right foot, lift up the toes, point the toes to the outside. Square the hips. Inhale the arms up on the line. Look at the right hand. Exhale, bend that right knee. Take a look down. Is your knee going inward? Take it out. You want it in a straight line with your toes. Hips are still squared. Good. Let's hold here. Even my back leg, I'm not letting that knee come down. I'm opening up. That means there's an external rotation through the back hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is fun. As I come out, I'm transitioning. I'm going to transition into a half warrior 3. How do I do that? As I inhale, I shift my weight forward to the front leg, and I'm just going to take a hop halfway with my left foot. So now I'm on my left toe halfway of the distance to my right leg. As I do that, that left hip that was all the way open is now beginning to close towards the front, the short side of the mat. Both hands are still extended out, okay? From here, I'm going to windmill my arms as I lift my back leg up into a little like 50% warrior 3. So what does that mean? My right hand begins to go down. My left arm comes up. As that happens, my weight shifts forward, which frees up that back leg. As I windmill, left arm in front, back arm next to my right hip, I lift the left leg up behind me. As I exhale, I come into Warrior One, and both arms are in front. All right, so the first thing you do after Warrior Two is you just bring that back leg halfway in front and turn the hips forward. Then we shift weight and bring it back. All righty? So let's start in our front straddle. Hands by our sides. We'll go through a forward fold. Open up the palms. Inhale, arms up. Look at your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Keep the weight over the hips. Short hold. 3, 2, 1. Reverse swan dive. Lift the head, lengthen the back. Inhale, extend the arms to the sides. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, release the hands down to your sides. Warrior Two, lift the toes up with the right foot. Swivel the foot towards the short side of the mat. Square the hips. Inhale, arms up. Look at the right hand. Exhale, Warrior Two. Check your alignment. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your arms as they are. Simply hop that left foot closer. Shift the hips forward. Okay, now we feel nice and balanced. Windmill the arms so that the left arm is in front, right arm is by your hip as you come into Warrior Three. So you windmill, free the left foot, Warrior Three. As you come out, exhale, bring that back foot down, both arms come up, Warrior One. Fun, right? Good. Let's open up into Warrior Two. Take a breath in. Exhale, open up into Warrior Two. Look at the right hand. Same sequence. Inhale, step the left foot halfway forward, square the hips, take a breath in. Exhale, windmill the arms, come into Warrior Three. Take a breath in. Exhale, step back, Warrior One. Transition to Warrior Two. Take a breath in. Exhale, Warrior Two. Let's do the whole sequence again. Inhale, step up halfway. Square the hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, Warrior Three. Inhale. Exhale, step back. Warrior One. Coming into Tadasana on this side, take a breath in. Exhale, step forward. Tadasana, and release your arms. Opposite side. As I inhale, I shift the weight to the right to free up the left knee. Inhale, shift, and lift the left knee in front of the left hip. Inhale again, step back behind you. Now as you exhale, swivel forward into straddle. Hands are by your sides, open the palms, inhale, arms up. Look at your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Hands reach the floor. Draw the fingers back in line with the toes. Drop the head. Make sure your hips are over your heels. Bring the shoulders back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse swan dive. Lift the head. Lengthen the back. Inhale, extend the arms. Inhale again. Come all the way up. Hands reach up. And exhale, release the hands. Left side, Warrior Two. Left toes come up. Swivel out, square the hips. Inhale, arms up on the line. Look at the left hand. Exhale, bend that knee. Take a look down. Make sure that you're in proper alignment for Warrior Two. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, step halfway. Square the hips forward. Windmill, ready? As you inhale, you shift the weight. As you exhale, you find that windmill, Warrior Three. Exhale, step back, release the left arm up, Warrior One. Transition, Warrior Two. Take a breath in. Exhale, open up the hips to Warrior Two. hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transition, stepping halfway. Inhale, step forward halfway, square the hip forwards. Inhale, you start to shift the weight, windmill, and as you're exhaling, you're coming into Warrior 3, pass through it, exhale, gently step back, lift the left hand, Warrior 1, squared off forward. Transition to Warrior 2, take a breath in, exhale, open up. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transition halfway. Inhale, step up, halfway, square the hips forward. Inhale, you shift the weight, find the windmill. Exhale, you're bringing that right foot behind you, stretch, and then exhale, release. Right foot back, left foot up, Warrior 1. Stepping into Tadasana. Inhale, shift the weight, step forward, and exhale, release. Beautiful. Let's come down to the mat. On your back, Asana. It's a small bridge position. On our back, keeping your feet on the mat, using an exhale, let's slide our feet close to our buttocks. So take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt. As you tilt the hips, draws the knees up, and let's slide the feet behind our butt. Now, it's going to look different for each person, so don't worry if your feet are touching your butt or 6 inches away. The object here is to get this breastbone towards my chin. How do I do that? I have to first lift up through the hips, and then lift up through the rib cage, put the weight on my shoulders and neck. There should be no pain there. If there's pain, then please lessen the intensity. Hands are by our sides, palms down. Now, for some of you, if you can reach your ankles comfortably, go ahead. If you cannot, don't worry about it. Keep the palms down. Using a pelvic tilt to help raise the hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, and push the hips up. As your hips come off the ground, there's room to roll the shoulders under. And perhaps you can reach your ankles now or even put your hands underneath your lower back. If you can't, like I cannot, don't worry about it. Just leave your hands where they are. Now, keep bringing your breastbone towards your chin. So it's opening up through the upper chest. I'm not really worried about what's happening to your thighs or your butt. The lifting of the hips is only so I can free up the rib cage and the middle chest and upper chest to bring my breastbone closer. No tension in the neck. Hold 5, 4, breathe through your belly. 3, 2, 1. Coming out of the pose, first you take a breath in. As you exhale, you release the shoulders, then the upper back, middle back, lower back. The last thing to let go is that pelvic tilt. Go ahead, stay here. So if you're feeling tension in your knees, your thighs, your butt, it means that you are putting too much focus there. Yes, there may be some discomfort just to lift up, but really what we're trying to do is bring your focus to your spine. And what happens in the hips and the thighs is helpful to lift up, but really try and bring your attention to your spine and shining your heart. Let's do it again. Hands are down, palms down next to our hips or grabbing our ankles. Using a pelvic tilt. Take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, and lift up. From here, we freed up some room to roll the shoulders under. Perhaps you can reach your ankles or even bring your hands underneath your lower back. Now, think about lifting your breastbone towards your chin. So I'm shifting my weight to the upper back over my shoulders, but my neck is completely free. There's no weight or tension there. And I'm really thinking about how do I get my breastbone to my chin. Hold. Breathe through the stomach. Let that move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath in. Exhale, release the shoulders, release the waist, release the hips, and we're done. Spinal twist. Bring the arms out to the sides, palms up. Again, using that pelvic tilt to float the knees over the hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, and the knees are up. Take a breath in. Exhale, knees to the right, you look to the left. 2 minutes here. Try not to fidget and just hold. So we can keep the body still by not fidgeting, but let's try and keep our thoughts also still. If your thoughts are wandering, just think about your breath. Inhale, exhale. That's all. Keep it simple. And let's come out, roll over to the other side all together. Take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, float the knees up. Exhale again. Let's come to the other side. Again, let's do our best not to fidget in our body or our thoughts. We find out through experience that the more we can not fidget, the more relaxed and calm and focused we feel after our practice. Coming out of the pose, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, float the knees to center, hands to knees, knees to chest. Hold here. Remember, this is about lengthening the spine. And let's keep our right knee where it is. Switch your hands both to the right knee. First, we'll extend the left leg up towards the sky and then down to the mat. So take a breath in. Exhale, extend the left leg up. In the air, let's lift the arch and align the knee and the hip. Keep that alignment as we extend the leg down the mat. So take a breath in. Exhale, extend the leg down to the mat. I'm not letting go of that lifted arch all the way down. Beautiful. Left leg is still active, and yet the knee is soft. Find that balance for yourself. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, release the shoulders, 2, and 1. Let's reverse. Using a pelvic tilt, we lift the left leg up towards the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, float the leg up. And now let's release the right leg up, bend the left knee. Right leg is up towards the sky, lift the arch. Find the alignment of the knee and the hip on the right leg. Hold that awareness as you exhale and release the right leg down the mat. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reversing, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, and right leg rises up. Let's extend that left leg on an exhale. Take a breath in. Exhale, extend the left leg, release the hands out to the sides, palms up. Whether your knees are bent or not, think about lifting the arch, so bringing attention to the inner sole of the foot and the outer ankle. Hold that awareness. Bring your hands underneath your head. Interlock the fingers. On an exhale, we're going to lift our shoulders and head off the mat. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift up. Good. You're sort of looking right at your knees right now. Let's see if we can bring our elbows to the sides. Fingertips are lightly holding the neck or the back of the head. Hold here. Soft breath, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, from here it's really easy to sit up into a staff pose or Tadasana, and let's end up with our arms overhead. Okay, so on an exhale, take a breath in. As you exhale, you just roll forward, release the hands. Oops, I messed up. And we come up into Tadasana and exhale. We haven't done this in a while. We haven't done the Navasana or boat pose. So from staff pose, feel how nice and straight your back is. Let's bend our knees, plant the feet on the mat, hands on your knees, lengthen the back, draw the shoulders. As you exhale, simply lean back so that your elbows are straight. Head is in neutral position, my back is nicely straight. Take your hands that were holding the tops of your knees and bring them underneath the knee by the thigh. As you inhale, rock back so that you can take your feet off the mat. Now my knees are bent to my ankle to my toes. A little nice half boat. Shine the heart. Good. For some of you, you can let go of your hands. They can be by your sides or by the sides of the knee, or you can keep holding. Shine the heart. Keep puffing the heart out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, Tadasana, arms extended up high. Exhale, relax. Come back on your back, knees to chest, and roll from side to side. Let's all meet in the middle, knees to chest once more, lengthening the spine. Letting the mat really support our spine so that we can relax. Letting the tailbone come down, relaxing the shoulders and the neck, releasing tension through the spine. As we exhale, let's all come into Sukhasana together. This is a technique that we've done before, but it's just a reminder. So take your hands and just bring them down by your hips. Your knees are still bent. Hands are palm down by your hips. Keeping your knees bent, as you exhale again, release the feet just behind the buttocks to the mat. Now we use a pelvic tilt like we did in the Tadasana, which is that little bridge pose. We do that same move, but only 50%, and then engage that tilt even more to lengthen the spine. Okay? So all together, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt. Now lift the hip up just a little bit and find an even deeper tilt where you really feel that lengthening through the lumbar spine. Hold that lengthening as you exhale again and release the lower back to the mat. Now I'm still holding that pelvic tilt, so my seat bones are not touching the mat, even though the top of my buttocks is. From here, holding that tilt, take the right leg extended out, and then bring the right heel down. Relax the right hip and buttocks. Still holding a little bit of that tilt on the left side, I lift my left leg up slightly and extend it down. Both legs are extended down the mat, and now I completely relax. Feet go to the outside, as do the knees. The hips might externally rotate. I really think about relaxing through the hips, the buttocks, and the lower back. The belly is soft. So now I have extended the spine from the lower spine to the feet. Both arms now lift up. Clasp the hands in front of you and take your shoulders slightly off the mat. So feel that stretch. With my arms nicely stretched, I release the hands, palms up, and exhale, release them down the mat next to my hip. If you don't have a problem with your neck, go ahead and lift the head off the mat and tuck the chin. By tucking the chin, we can feel a nice lengthening through the upper back and the neck. Keep your chin as long as you can on your chest as you exhale and roll the neck down until you have to release the chin. Release. Relax the shoulders. And this is a wonderful way to get into Sukhasana. Let's hold here. If you find that your mind is wandering, let's just observe the breath. And gently coming out of our Savasana, first observe your breath. With that observance, let's begin to move the toes and heels, ankles, knees and hips. Stay here in your practice 4 more minutes. Do your best to not let your mind wander from what you're doing. Fingers and wrists, elbows and shoulders, spine and head. All together, let's roll over. Stay here for a few breaths. Just enjoy it. And then on your next exhale, go ahead, let's push up to a nice, comfortable seated position. One thing I did want to say, I keep forgetting, that if you're finding it hard to sit in a cross-legged position, this is called Sukhasana. In addition to putting a blanket underneath your seat bones to bring the hips into a different position, or even putting a block underneath your knee or thigh, another thing you can do is think about pushing your legs a little forward. Why does that help? Let me tell you what the opposite is first. If we sit in a cross-legged position and we bring our heels and our feet underneath our buttocks as close as we can, unless we have really open hips, our knees are up. Like you can observe that my knees are up, right? So this is not comfortable, nor is it stable. However, if I take my feet and I bring them out so that more of my knee and my leg are resting on this foot as best I can, that gives a much more surface area of stability when I'm sitting. So if the blanket is not working enough, if this is too much, then just bring your feet out a little bit away from your hips, find a little more surface area of your body that is actually touching the mat, and that may give you some more stability. All right, let's end the class. Inhale, hands to heart center. Sharing the pranava together one time. Take a breath in. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Exhale, bowing down to the teacher within. And inhale, come up. Open your eyes, full awareness. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Hope you had a good week.